What's up, everyone? This is Tim coming at you live today. Just getting this studio set up in a little different manner. Got a lot of different things going on, but I wanted to share with you something from the Word. So, today is the day. That is the Word. Today is the day for salvation. If you've been struggling with your healing process, I want to encourage you that today you will be healed. It says that by faith we come. And if we need healing, we go to the elders of the church, and a prayer and faith will make a sick man well. And so the good news is that we can walk in faith and we can pray for one another in faith and see supernatural healing. And so I wanted to share this word with you. This is out of Matthew 8, where Jesus cleanses a leper. It says, when he came down from the mountain, the great crowds followed him, and behold, a leper came to him and knelt before him, saying, Lord, if you will, you can make me clean. So they already knew he was, walking in this power. He was walking in this love. And so they were like, if you will, make me clean. And Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him, said, I will be clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. Jesus said to him, see that you say nothing to anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a proof to them. So Jesus was more interested in this leper because what people saw they didn't like. They were more interested in what he looked like versus who he was. They didn't get the time, they didn't take that time to know him. They were just put off by how he looked. And I don't know about you and where you're at in your life, but many times we can say, man, that guy, he doesn't deserve grace. That guy, he doesn't deserve salvation. That's a bad guy. Salvation is for those who need healing. And so healing is for those who are sick. So if you see people that are sick and you see people where they're at, and you have a heart, I want to encourage you today to pray for those who need healing. If they have leprosy, if you're in another country, America, not a whole lot of leprosy, but if they have an illness, we were kind of taught a few years back to not get near anyone. But from what I've seen, I've been praying for the sick since I was, maybe 17 years old. And I've seen probably 500 healings just because of me going in faith and believing that Jesus wanted to heal them. And so if you're struggling, like, like, do I keep a distance or what do I do? I want to encourage you to be wise, in what you ask the Lord. Hey, should I pray for this person? Should I put hands on them? Should I release this love and this energy to them? If not, then just pray for them right where you're at, because, later on in the chapter, Matthew 8, Jesus talks about this faith of a centurion where, he said, hey, I've got this servant and he needs to be well. And he's like, hey, your faith has made him well. So my encouragement to you is to be wise. And sometimes you don't have to do laying on of hands, but at other times you should. And when the Lord tells you you should do something, you need to be obedient, because the word says that obedience is better and greater than sacrifice. So if you've been sacrificing, what you feel like, many of us, we feel compassion in our hearts and we feel like, oh man, I want to do that, but I don't got time. It's like the sacrifice of you doing it is great, but your obedience is greater. And, you have to believe. You have to believe that you're hearing from the Lord. If you're doing something in public, like let's say you're working on a vehicle, or let's say you're out there as a banker and the Lord said, hey, I want you to prophesy over this person, prophesy, because that is direct word from the Lord. Like if he tells you to share some encouragement, for somebody, why would you hold back from that? It is your time to heal with the power of Jesus. And if you don't do it today, you're probably going to compromise tomorrow. So today is the day for salvation and for healing and for right standing with your Father in heaven. Until next time, this is Tim with the Prophetic Podcast.